I've never held this card in person, but he does have a little bit of an outline there.
It's like his butt is vibrating. It's like buzzing.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Sports Card Aesthetic, where we look at cards and talk about how pretty
Or not pretty.
they are. I'm Tyson, Sports Card Enthusiast.
I'm Emma, Sports Card Enthusiast.
And with that, let's look at some cardboard. Okay, Emma, this card that I'm gonna have you look at today is ripped from the headlines.
Okay.
Why do you look scared? It's a Queen Elizabeth card. No, it is not. We are going to look at a baseball card. You like baseball?
Queen Elizabeth cards?
Probably, yeah.
Really? Like it's a linebacker or something?
No, as a corgi owner. This is a baseball card from 2001. Mm-hmm. It's an autograph card of a man who is about to set milestones. He's on his way to hitting 700 home runs, okay. And his name is Albert Pujols. So I thought it would be relevant and fun to take a look at some of his rookie cards to see if the rookie cards match the mystique. You are aware of Albert Pujols.
I'm aware of Albert Pujols.
You are aware that he is about to hit 700 home runs.
I mean, yeah, for the longest time I knew him because of his last name.
Okay.
And
okay,
recently found out he hits a lot of home runs.
Okay. So here it is. Let's hit you with this. This is a 2001 Bowman Chrome autograph, Albert Pujols rookie. Boom.
Oh, wow. That is Pujols. There it is right there. Huh.
So this is him as a young man. Take a look, waft that in.
Okay, well...
First impressions.
Well, first impression is there's his butt right there. Like,
Yes.
So he's shoving that in our faces.
That is smack dab in the middle of this card. Albert Pujols is not a lean man.
That is an ass pick.
He's a big, powerful dude.
I mean, it's just the angle of this. That is just like a...
It is an angle, isn't it?
That is a back end angle. Yeah.
And he's so... Well, okay, I'm... More. So we got... Yeah, what else do you have to say?
Well, I do have a question about the... You told me that maybe this is a little bit pixelated on the screen, but
Mm-hmm.
but is it... There's like a weird like... He looks like he's like vibrating. There's like a halo around it.
That's on the card. So I think that might be part of the chrome part of this card. So it's got a little bit of a glossy finish, but you're right. I've never held this card in person, but he does have a little bit of an outline there.
It's like his butt is vibrating. It's like buzzing.
It's buzzing. Okay. Do you have any other things to say about Albert Pujols? Or is that just, we're not going to escape that?
I mean, I can't, it's so prominent. It's just like the center of this card is just like looking up his mm-hmm. butt. So, mm-hmm. So, yeah, I mean.
And obviously we're getting a little bit of that because this is, he's just hit the ball.
Yeah.
And we're getting a nice, like his whole body rotated. Yeah. But of course when you hit a baseball, you plant and then the rest of your body turns, but your legs don't turn. So that's why we're getting just this unique angle where you can see the front of his face and his derriere. It's almost like an optical illusion, really.
An optical illusion? What is the illusion?
Well, you're seeing his front half and his back half.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're seeing like
it's
almost he's like an owl almost. Like the top of his body is almost like rotating like beyond where you'd think it would be able to.
Owls don't have asses like that. Well, yeah, I mean, so it's a very, you can tell that he's just swung. It's a very, like, powerful pose that he's in. And the picture is, like, his front arm is very foreshortened in the photo. Mm-hmm. Like, it almost looks like
he's let go of the bat there.
Like, cut off. His arm looks really short.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's the like.
You don't see the bat. I've just noticed that about this card.
You don't see his other hand at all, actually.
Yeah, it actually is kind of a weird play, and you don't see his feet.
Yeah, I was gonna say that his limbs are cut off in
kind of a strange way. Yeah.
And also the colors of this are very pukey.
A lot of green and yellow there in the background.
But it's a very light. It's like a light lime green.
Mm-hmm.
And his jersey is kind of like this weird, like whitish eggshell gray.
Yeah, it's great.
And that just together, and it's like this picture is like, it's like it like makes me nauseous because it's like kind of this weird like
tapioca.
Like what?
Tapioca pudding, doesn't it? Tapioca kind of have that green yellow kind of.
I don't think it has a color, does it?
Well, it's not clear. Is tapioca clear? Tell me.
I thought that was whatever. It's just like it's this weird like pukey green with like gray, and then just like this kind of like almost like it's like vertigo around his body with this like kind of vibrating like I feel like I'm gonna like pass out or something.
So I think we can agree, maybe not the greatest picture of Pujols, a memorable picture perhaps.
Oh yeah.
But maybe not the greatest picture. I just want to, I don't necessarily want to tend to focus on autographs. I do think it's funny that this is one of maybe a little bit earlier in autograph cards. Mm-hmm. So they've got a big signed certified autograph, like they're really advertising, look, he autographed it, like can you believe it? Which that's fine, that kind of dates it in a humorous way in my opinion. But his autograph, could someone have not found him a cleaner Sharpie? That is so fudged up, like, and
I do have a question. So all the ones we've looked at with autographs, they always use blue pens. Is that
tends to be?
For that?
Well, I don't know. It does tend to pop a little bit better than a black pen would, and I think with blue, you're sort of less suspicious that it's a faux autograph. You know, like
like
sometimes when you sign documents, they want you to sign it in blue so that they know you're getting the original document and not a fax or something.
Oh, well, I mean, so the other thing, I mean, you're criticizing the pen, but because it's blue and we can see the ink kind of like not fully get on the page, I mean, that does make it look more
authentic.
Yeah, like he actually did sign it.
Yeah, fair.
I suppose you could make a copy of that too, but
fair. Yeah. So, Pukey, I mean, we agree about the stance. I actually don't even dislike the stance. I know it focuses on his rear end a little bit, but what bothers me now that I look at it is the cutting off of the hand, the bat, and the feet. Which just, it makes him bodiless almost. Like, it just makes him not, I don't know. What do you think about just the general layout and border of this card?
I think it's very ugly.
Mm-hmm.
That little red
black
diamond with this kind of like weird, like almost like chartreuse yellow of the font, which is kind of the same color as that pukey grass there behind him.
Yeah.
And then with red, it's like, it's so like offensive. And with that teal too then. Like,
the red and the teal is a
black. And then the black is so harsh. Black is like, there's just something very like severe about the contrast in this that doesn't have any kind of nice color combinations. And you would think that, I mean, so he's playing for the Cardinals, so there's, red is kind of the, what you'd want to see for the team, and there's that weird red diamond there, but it just doesn't really seem to go with anything else on the card.
And it's like, I think the Bowman Chrome rookie card label is sort of, appropriately placed, but the certified autograph issue, like, it's like overlapping his leg in a weird way that I don't really like that. And I actually don't like the way you actually can almost see just just a trace of that leg for a long stretch of this card, of his right leg.
Yeah, kind of a little bit.
That makes it look...
Top of his heel a little bit.
Like if I just look at that right leg, it looks like a noodle almost. You know what I mean? Yeah, the black is just really...
It's really severe. Harsh,
yeah. Especially for kind of the... like you called it, the pukey coloring of the actual photograph. Anything else to say about this card before I show you a second Albert Pujols rookie auto? Huh? Show you. Before I show you a second Pujols autograph rookie that I think is a similar card, but just pulls it off a little bit better.
Yeah, I guess the last comment I'll make is just that teal border. The design of it's a little strange because it has a bar on the top that then it looks like the rest of the teal is kind of almost coming from behind and like hanging down from it like it's a banner or something, which is a little hokey. Like it's creating this like, I don't know, like the teal is supposed to be like some hanging, like window hanging.
Oh yeah, like it's not a picture, it's a banner.
It's being hung from the top.
I see.
Teal bar.
Yeah, I don't really love that either. And if you were gonna do that, why not pick like a red or like why do
the
teal and
with
black?
is very just severe and dark.
Yeah. It's funny that they got him as a third baseman, which is where he started, but played most of his career at first base. So that's neither here nor there, but dates the card appropriately, I would say. When I really take a look at this card overall, it's just kind of a hodgepodge of like you've got red and then you've got a smudgy autograph.
The red with green and with teal. I never thought about the yellow and the green overwhelming, but it is kind of just a nauseating color scheme, isn't it? And even like the blue that he's signed with then is more of a royal blue, whereas like the rest of the color scheme is kind of more like teal and like greenish and yellowish.
That red and that teal, that red and teal, that does not go together.
No.
That is not pleasing. Okay, let me show you a second card from the same year, 2001. This is a more simple non-autograph Pujols rookie. Let's see if you like this one better. What do you think about that one? This is 2001 Upper Deck. This is the same year.
Oh.
Yeah,
he looks like he gained like 50 pounds in one season.
And that's something that I wanted to talk about with this card. So this is a pure action shot. You can literally see the baseball there that he's about to hit.
Oh yeah.
So this is a action shot. And what's happening is that his jersey he's got a loose jersey on and it's flipping in front of him. Oh. So that's his jersey.
It's not just his front, it's his butt looks big too though.
Bigger than the first one?
Oh.
I think what you're seeing is you're seeing a jersey that's kind of being wind whipped. And it's making him look not as lean as he actually is.
Yeah.
This is a simpler card. I mean, does this do anything for you?
It is a simpler card. I do appreciate just a simple photo of him in action on the field that doesn't, at least doesn't look like it's been doctored a whole lot. So that I guess I like better. This card has other problems though. So his name is not very legible at all. It's too dark again. This card also has a darkness issue, I think.
Yeah.
I don't really know what that whole black nonsense is going on.
It's like the Cardinals insignia. I'm not sure.
Oh, I see. Yeah, the same.
Not 100%.
Yeah, it is really dark. It's like, why is it
I'm guessing if you held this card, it might be a little bit of reflective, so you might be able to see that more easily. So it just looks dark on this picture I provided you.
Yeah, I mean, as a design, I guess conceptually I like it better, but the color scheme is just too dark for it to work that well.
I don't love this card except for I just like the baseball is there.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing about this card is you can literally see I can't immediately think of another card that I know that does that. You can literally see like a 90-mile-per-hour baseball being thrown.
It almost looks like there's like two of them. It's like stretched out because it's going so fast.
Yeah, this card transcends time and space. I think we can say.
I wonder if you hit that one.
I don't know. Was that one of the 700? I don't know. Okay, we're headed back.
Well, there's not 700 yet though.
That's right. Perhaps by the time we post this. Let's go back to the 2001 Bowman Chrome autograph, which you said you never wanted to look at again. So here on Sports Card Aesthetic, we grade the cards aesthetically. So from 1 to 100 pretties, this card that you called pukey looking, where would you grade it 1 to 100?
Yeah, this is hard because I think they've actually like ruined a decent photo of him. I think like him.
Well, but that is the photo of him. So you just don't like the exposure, really. You don't like the way the grass and the field was taken.
Well, I don't like the exposure. I don't like whatever effect they have around him that's making it kind of like buzzy and kind of give it a weird halo. And then that, in addition to the color scheme they put it on, is just absolutely disgusting. I think they've really like he looks fine. He looks like he's probably a really good baseball player, but they've also cut off his limbs. Like, so I think this is aesthetically as a card, this is pretty bad.
Okay.
And I think they've actually not done the photo that they have justice.
So 1 to 100 pretties. Where does this land?
I mean, I guess I'll give it like a couple points just because I think just the person who took that photo of him got a pretty good action shot of him. But
whoever designed this card then kind of dropped the ball, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
4.
Woo! Now remember, there's a lot of ugly cards in the world. I mean, you gotta have, this is like Olympic judging. You can't go, no one knows how far the bottom of the barrel goes down.
Well, when I feel like I want to vomit, or I'm dizzy when I look at something, like I think I've hit a kind of floor.
Vomit, dizzy is what Emma thinks about the 2001 Bowman Chrome autograph Albert Pujols rookie. Guys, if you like this video, please subscribe. If you disagree,
please like it.
If you disagree that this card is pukey, let us know in the comments. That's all. We'll catch you on the flip side.